Oh hell yes. I'm close to defeating the cursed thorn in this boss fight on the 4th level of the tower in Geometry Dash. All I need to do is wait for it to fire one of its green fireballs, reflect it back at it, and then it'll be game over. I just need to time it just right. Let's finish this. Yes. I finally did it. I've succeeded in surviving this whole level after several attempts. Now that I've beaten the boss, let's cross the bridge and get all 3 secret coins, one for collecting all 37 small coins, one for collecting 3 blue coins, and one for completing this level in under 280 seconds. Let's do it. Well, looks like this is a success. I completed all the levels of the tower on the 1st floor and got all 3 secret coins in each. It took me a long while to do so, and I've finally done it. However, I'm quite upset that the 2nd floor of the tower is still locked, and I can't access it. I don't even know when it will come out, especially since it says it'll be coming out soon. But when is soon? There isn't even an official release date for when it will come out as of today. I hope the 2nd floor will be unlocked eventually so I can play it. But let's not worry about that. Let's check to see what time it is. Okay, looks like it's 5 p.m. Oh, and what that means is that it's time for me to do something I've planned recently. So, you viewers remember me saying that my friends and I are planning to get our revenge on Vyond City by causing chaos and destruction like never before after we're released from jail in the episode before this one, and in the 8th special? I'm sure you do. You'll find out the whole plan I came up with as this episode progresses. Now then, I'll write down all of the things we need for tomorrow on a piece of paper for this plan. I already have the paper with me, so let's write it all down. Alright, everything looks good here. Now I will video call my friends on my computer so I can have a chat with them about this plan. But first, there's something I need to show you viewers, which I have under my bed. It's also a useful part of my plan. Let me get up, take it out from under my bed, and show it to you all, and explain what it is and what it'll be used for. Got it. So, as you viewers can see, I'm holding this box that I got from under my bed. But what's inside it, and what makes it important, you're wondering? Well,
Draigo, can you come downstairs to the kitchen please? I need your help with something.
Just wonderful. My dad is calling me downstairs while I was in the middle of explaining something. I just love it when he does that. Well guys, I guess I'll explain what's in this box later after I go downstairs and see what my dad wants from me. I really hope it's worth it. I'll be right back. What is it, Dad? What do you possibly want me here for?
Well son, the reason I called you here is because I need you to unload the dishwasher for me. Mind doing it?
What? You seriously wanted me to unload the dishwasher? Why do you want me to do it? I don't really feel like doing that because it's a chore, which I don't like. Why can't you do it instead, or have Mom or Trilogy do it?
Because 1, your mom went out to the Vyond City shop to get a few items that we've run out of. 2, your sister is only 9 years old, so she's too young to learn how to unload it. 3, I have to vacuum the living room and take out the trash. And 4, you need to help out and do work around the house sometimes instead of laying around doing nothing aside from using electronics and your belongings. You were just recently released from jail after what you and your friends did last month, so I don't want you causing any problems and just do what I told you. Is that understood?
Fine, I guess. I'll do it if that's what you want.
Now that's the spirit right there. I'll be going now, and make sure you do it right. I'll see you later.
Ugh. This is such a waste of time. I really don't want to unload this dishwasher. I just want to do what I was about to do earlier instead of doing this. I don't even care about what Dad said to me before, he still shouldn't be telling me to do it. How many dishes are even inside anyway? I hope it's not a lot, because that would be a lot of work. Let's check and see. There's only a decent amount of dishes in here. But I still don't feel like unloading it. Whatever. Let's just get this over with and not waste any more time. At last. I'm done emptying this godforsaken dishwasher. Oh, and that's what Dad gets for making me unload this dishwasher and waste my time. Well, it looks like I'm finally back here after my lazy father forced me to unload the dishwasher despite knowing I didn't want to. I still can't believe he did that. But at least it's over now. Now I can do what I was going to do earlier, which is...
Draigo died to Dodson. Get back here to the kitchen right this instant. You have some explaining to do, mister.
Oh my gosh. What now? He just called me to the kitchen again. What does he want now? Actually, I'm not even going to bother going back there again. I already did him the favor he wanted. I'll just stay here and not go. I'm even considering locking my door so my dad won't come in and drag me downstairs. Oh, what am I thinking? I don't think that's going to work, because I remember when Lizzie's dad kicked her bedroom door down after she locked it in Season 2 Episode 15, and I don't want the same thing to happen to me. Well, in that case, I should get some wooden planks and board up my door in addition to locking it so it will be even harder for him to come inside.
What's taking Draigo so long to get here? He needs to provide an explanation as to why there's a shattered plate on the kitchen floor. Let me call him again. Draigo, I said get over here now. I'm not playing around with you.
Okay, I'm done barricading my door with those wooden planks, so when my dad tries to come in, he won't be able to and will possibly leave me alone.
Draigo, don't you hear what I'm saying? I said, get down here, right now. You can't just stay up there and ignore me forever, so just do it already. If not, I'll come up there and get you down here myself.
Man. He's really giving me a headache from all of that yelling. He should know that I'm not coming down no matter what, not to mention he won't be able to come inside, like I already said.
That's it. I can't stand here and wait anymore. Since Draigo decided to be so disobedient and not listen like usual, I'll just go up there and get him myself. Either that, or maybe he didn't hear me because he's wearing headphones. I don't know. Let's just go and find out. What? Why can't I open the door? Is it locked or something? Draigo, if you're inside your room, did you seriously lock your door? If so, then why?
What does it look like? Of course I locked my door. I thought it would be obvious enough to you already. As for the reason why, I heard you were demanding that I come down again even after I already did you a favor you asked me to do earlier, so I locked it so you wouldn't be able to come in.
Oh, so you're ignoring me, huh? That surely explains a lot. Anyways, you can't just lock your own father out just so I can't come inside. So unlock your door so I can come in and have a talk with you.
Oh yes I can. I can lock my door and keep you out whenever I feel like it. And do you really think I'll simply unlock my door even after what I said to you earlier? In your dreams, because I ain't doing that.
Oh, what's the point? I don't even need to come inside just to tell you why I was calling you. What a waste. Now to the topic. I saw a shattered plate on the floor when I entered the kitchen. I have a strong feeling it was you, since you were the only one in there after I told you to unload it earlier, plus you like breaking stuff. Is it true?
A shattered plate? What shattered plate? I think you've got the wrong suspect. I don't remember shattering a plate. I also don't remember causing any breakage or damage to anything in my life.
Stop fooling around. The suspect is obviously you. It also contradicts your earlier statement when you said you don't remember causing any breakage or damage to anything in your life. You've absolutely caused damage before. Remember when you broke Fridge's glasses, broke our TV, vandalized Timothy Silver's summer school, and all the other amounts of destruction and property damage you've caused in your life that are far too many to list at once? Yeah. Now I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you shatter that plate, and what was the reason? Explain now.
Okay, fine, you got me. I did shatter that plate, and the reason is that I was mad after you told me to unload the dishwasher earlier, despite me saying I didn't want to, instead of having your lazy self do it instead. That wouldn't have happened if you had never asked me to do that favor. But hey, at least I did what you said and emptied the dishwasher, right?
You must be joking. All that simply because I asked you to do a favor? Unbelievable. You had zero reason to break that plate. And what you said doesn't change anything. I already told you why I needed you to do it, and also not to cause any problems, but you went ahead and did it anyway. It's also ironic of you to say I was too lazy to do it myself, since your mother and I do most of the work around here. Now I want you to come out and clean up that plate you broke, since you were responsible for it.
Nope. Not happening. I don't have to do what you say. I'm not going to drag myself out of my room just to clean up the mess I made. Why don't you do it yourself?
Look. You're going to clean up that plate whether you like it or not, since you're the one who caused it to shatter in the first place. I'm your father, and you have to do what I say. Now come out of there and clean up that mess. If you refuse to do so, you'll leave me no other option but to...
But to what? Kick my door down? Is that what you're going to say? Well, good luck with that, because I want to remind you that I didn't just lock my door, I also boarded it up too, which should make it more difficult for you to come inside.
What? You've got to be kidding. You boarded up your door too. Okay, now you're really making me pissed off. Get out of there right now.
No. Never. You'll never come inside, so what you're saying doesn't matter to me.
Oh yes it does. You're coming out one way or another, because I'm not finished once you clean up that mess. Just come out of there and do it, and then we won't have any more conflicts.
How many times do I have to say this? I said I'm not coming out. What part of that don't you understand? You are not the boss of me. No matter what you say, it's not going to change anything at all. You've wasted my time long enough already, so get out and leave me alone. I'm staying here no matter what, and there's nothing you can.
Draigo, enough. You've disobeyed me long enough. I told you many times to come out, and you still won't listen. You have to do what I say, and that's final. If you dare refuse to come out one more time, you won't be getting any dinner. We were planning to order pizza and spaghetti from John's Royal Pizzeria for tonight, but I don't think you deserve it if you keep up this attitude. Now you have one last chance, come out of there, right now. Do you understand me?
Alright, sheesh. I'll do as you please.
Finally. It's about time you started to listen. Now remove the wooden planks, unlock your door, and come out.
Yes, sir, I'm on it.
Good. Now let's both head to the kitchen so you can clean up that mess.
There. I'm done cleaning up that plate I broke. Happy now?
Just a little satisfied. Now go upstairs and think about what you've done. And yes, that means you're grounded once again, for 6 days.
Oh, of course. You and Mom always do that whenever I do something bad. How typical. It just keeps going on and on.
Well, this would stop if you started behaving like a good boy again. Now march upstairs.
But do I still get any?
Yes. Now just go.
Well, this is just magnificent. Not only did Dad force me to clean up the mess I made, but he also grounded me for 6 days because of it. I just can't stand being punished all the time, and I can't deal with this anymore. I still remember the time when my no-good absolute disgrace of an ex-best friend, Lance, tricked my friends and me into letting him join our gang, exposed our hideout to the cops, and got us arrested last month. He's the #1 reason why my friends and I decided to let our anger out on this city by causing destruction like we've never done before in our lives to teach them a lesson for punishing us. He's going to pay for that, as well as everyone else in this city. You know, I guess I'll just lie down on my bed and do nothing for now, since I'm quite stressed out. I did say I was planning to video call my friends about this plan, and I'll make sure it happens even after Dad said I was grounded, but I'll do it after dinner time. I'll also text them saying that our video call will be delayed and postponed until later in the evening. Let's do it. Alright, I'm back in my room after dinner time, and I've calmed down now. Now before I start video calling my friends, I think it's finally about time for me to tell you viewers what was inside the box I took from under my bed earlier and what makes it important for our plan. I don't think I'll take it out and show it to you again because you already saw what it looked like. So, what's contained in that box are parts for a decoy robot designed to resemble myself. My friends also have boxes that contain parts for their decoy robot clones too. What makes them important is that they'll be our replacements in order to trick our families into thinking they're us, so they'll be doing our usual daily routines while we ourselves carry out our destructive plan. I'd like to say more, but that's all the necessary details for now. Now it's about time for me to go on my computer and video call my friends. Hi there guys. It's so nice to see you all here as we discuss our plan on how we're going to get revenge on Vyond City by causing lots of damage and destruction.
Thanks. So, I remember that this video call was supposed to take place earlier, but then you decided to postpone it to this part of the evening based on what you told us in our text messages. Was something going on?
Yes, there was. A stressful situation occurred recently, which caused me to postpone this video call. A stressful situation? What was it? Well, I don't really feel like explaining too much, so I'll only say what's necessary. While I was about to explain to our viewers what was inside the box containing parts for my decoy robot, my dad called me downstairs and wanted me to unload the dishwasher for him. After I finished unloading it, I shattered one of the plates to teach him a lesson for wasting my time. My dad found out about what I had done and called me downstairs again, but I refused and locked my door and boarded it up to prevent him from coming inside. He then threatened that I wouldn't get any dinner after I refused multiple times to clean up the mess, which resulted in me having to postpone this video call.
Wait. Are you actually serious?
Yes, I am, Andre. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that I got grounded for 6 days because of what I did.
Wow. That sucks for you. That reminds me of the time when I attempted to throw a plate after my dad told me to unload the dishwasher last year in April, and I got grounded for it after Carlo caught me before I could even do it.
I know, right?
But wait, you said you were grounded for 6 days? I mean, I know it's important for us to have this video call today, but don't you think you'll get caught by your parents talking to us while you're still being punished?
Well, DJ, I probably won't get caught since they're downstairs in the living room. As for my sister, I think she's in her room, but I don't think I'll get caught by her either. Let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Well, okay. You're the boss.
Now let's cut to the chase, which is our revenge plan. We won't carry out this plan right away since it'll take place tomorrow, although we'll definitely do something today, but we'll get to that later. I have a list here, which contains some of the things we need for our first phase tomorrow, although technically it's the second phase overall before we pull off our destructive act. What I wrote down here is an invisibility jacket, a few bags, disguises, and a special shovel. Tyrus, you'll bring your invisibility jacket since we all know you have that and have used it before.
Got it. But there's something I need to say. I know you didn't put it on the list, but do we need a tranquilizer gun at any point in our plan? Because unfortunately, my parents confiscated from me since they said they would do it while we were in jail last month, and now I don't have it anymore.
Oh, don't worry, because I don't think we need it, especially since nobody will see you while you're invisible, so I don't think that would be necessary.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, Claire, you'll bring a few bags, like the one you used to store the money after you stole them from that wealthy family back in December.
You got it, boss.
DJ, you'll bring that special shovel you used when you attempted to skip school back in September.
Yes, sir.
And lastly, Lizzie, Dungeon, Nick, and Andre, you'll bring the same disguises we used after Tyrus bailed us out of jail back in June.
Alrighty.
Excellent. That's my loyal cooperative team right there. Now I'll talk about what we'll do today. Just to be completely sure, you all have boxes that contain parts for your decoy robots, correct?
Of course we do. We all have them.
Brilliant. Just what we wanted. So after our video call is over, we'll start assembling our decoy robots so we can use them to take our place. At around midnight, you all will come over to my house, and then we'll all sleep in the basement and discuss more about the first phase tomorrow morning in person. Make sure to bring the essential items we need with you on the way, and I advise you not to knock on the door or ring the doorbell once you get here, as it might attract the attention of my parents and sister. You can text me instead to let me know you're here and wait at the front door. Do I make myself clear on that?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right, I think that's everything I need to say. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at midnight, and I'm also excited to carry out this plan and have some fun. See you all later.
The same goes for you. See you soon.
Perfect. Everything is all according to plan. This is going to be worth the price once we unleash our wrath on this city, and everyone will observe the terror of all the chaos we're going to cause. Now it's time for me to get the box from under my bed and assemble my decoy. Oh, perfect timing. It's now midnight. Now let's wait until one of my friends sends me a text message to let me know they're here. Oh, right on cue. That must be them. Let's go check it. Oh. Looks like my friends are at my house and waiting at the front door like I wanted them to. I'll let Dungeon know that I'll be on my way once I get my decoy robot out and place it on my bed. Okay, I'll now get out of bed and do what I mentioned earlier, which is to take out my decoy robot. Now to turn it on. Oh, what do you know? It actually works. Now let's see if it can obey me. Alright, my robot clone, here's what I want you to do. My friends and I are planning to pull off our plan to cause lots of damage and destruction to this city tomorrow, so I want you to take my place while we do that. My friends and I are planning to sleep in the basement tonight while you stay here. Do you understand? Yes, sir, I understand your command. Thanks. I really needed someone like you. I'll be going now. Hey there, Draigo. It's so great to see you here. Same here. Thank you all for coming over. Oh, and I see that you all already have your pajamas on.
Of course we do. We thought we'd wear them on the way here so we wouldn't have to change.
That makes sense. Now before we head to the basement, I want to let you know that it only has 2 beds, each only big enough to fit 2 people. But not to worry, because I have some sleeping bags for 4 of you to sleep in. Is that okay with you?
I guess that's fair.
Sounds good. You guys can stay here while I get them, and then we'll head to the basement.
All right then.
Good night, guys. Hope you all have a good night's rest.
Good night.
Good morning, everyone. Did you all have a good rest last night?
I sure did. I slept well.
I slept well too.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Me 5.
That sounds great. I had a good night's rest as well.
Wait a second, guys. Why hasn't Dungeon woken up yet? Is he still sleeping? I thought he would wake up after hearing the alarm.
Huh, I don't know, Tyrus. It's unusual for him to not wake up after the alarm went off. Either he somehow didn't hear it, or he's in a deep sleep. I think I should go ahead and wake him up.
Actually, leave it up to me. I know exactly how I can do it.
What do you mean by that, Lizzie?
Oh, you'll see. Dungeon Matthew Grizzly. Wake yourself up right now. You've got a lot of explaining to do.
Oh my gosh. Mom, how are you even here? Please don't do anything to me. Wait. Lizzie? It was you who said that to me?
Of course I did. You know I sound just like your mother, right? By the way, I did it because you didn't wake up after Draigo's alarm went off. But that was so funny, wasn't it?
Haha. It sure was. Just don't do that to me again.
Why? It was only meant to be a joke.
Yes, I know, but you really scared me since what you said made me think my mom was somehow here when she isn't.
He's right about that, Lizzie. If you want to do something like that, it's better to do it to someone else. We don't scare other troublemakers, especially our fellow friends, even if they're intended as pranks. Remember when Lance used a robot wasp on Connor while pretending to be a troublemaker and how we saw him react last month? I know Connor was only pretending to be scared at the time, but if he really is highly scared of wasps, we would likely see that same reaction. But I gotta say, that was quite funny and creative. No offense to you, by the way, Dungeon. But still, I'd recommend you don't do it again to him. There's another way to wake him up aside from that, you know. Okay? And be glad my parents aren't here, since they were out to drop my sister and my robot clone off at school, because if they were, they would likely hear your yelling from this basement, and we wouldn't be able to execute our plan at all.
I guess you do have a point about that. Dungeon, I'm really sorry for scaring you like that. I won't do this to you again. Will you forgive me?
Of course I do, Lizzie. I accept your apology, as long as you don't do what you just did.
Thanks.
Anyways, guys, I think we should all go upstairs and make breakfast for all of us. After we're done eating, we'll come back here and I'll explain more about the first phase of our plan today, like I said during our video call yesterday. I'll put away the sleeping bags before we head up, and we'll change into our normal clothes before coming back here again.
Okay.
So, are y'all ready for me to explain more about this phase?
We sure are. We would like to know more.
Fantastic. But first, I'm going to make sure you guys brought the items we need for this phase. Invisibility jacket.
Check.
Bags.
Check.
Shovel.
Check.
Disguises.
Check.
All right, looks like all the items we need on this paper are checked off. Now to explain more about this phase. So, the reason we need those items for this phase is because I'm planning for us to rob a bank. We'll be using the stolen money to buy the things we need from the robotic tech store afterward, which is essential for us to create something that would cause the amount of damage and destruction I promised. Since Tyrus will be using the invisibility jacket, he'll be the one carrying out the robbery undetected. The shovel will be used to dig a tunnel into the vault and then used to escape. He'll then use the bags to carry the stolen money. As for the disguises, we need them so no one will recognize us and think we're other people when we're not. So what do you all think, and do you have any questions or concerns?
That sounds amazing to us. But I do have 2 questions for you.
Okay, spit them out.
Well, for the first one, you do know Claire and I don't have any disguises with us, right? So we would still look like ourselves while we're out. For the second, when I tried using that shovel to skip school last year, I ended up in Mr. Duncan's office instead of outside the school, so how can Tyrus get into the vault without unintentionally ending up somewhere else?
Well, for the first one, you and Claire don't need to come. You both can stay here while the rest of us are out. For the second, Tyrus will use an app on his phone to pinpoint his exact location while underground so he won't randomly end up somewhere else.
Oh, I see.
So, are there any more questions from any of you? No? All right then. Now before we go, there's another thing I want to say. I think we should use different names while wearing our disguises to lower the chances of other people knowing our true identities. We'll also refer to each other by those names. What do you say? I think that's a good idea. Sounds good. I think I'll name myself Travis. What about you?
I know. My name will be Jessica.
I think I'll be Dominic.
I'll be Nicholas.
I'll be Tyler.
And I'll be Andrew.
Sounds like the perfect names. They should help avoid suspicion. All right, I think that's everything I needed to discuss. Let's all head out right now.
Roger that.
All right, we're now at the Vyond Royal Bank. Okay Tyler, you go ahead in there and steal as much money as you can.
Roger that, Travis. You can count on me. Alright, I'm near the vault. Time to use the shovel to dig a tunnel and reach its interior. There we go. Time to get out through the tunnel. Oh wow. I've never been inside a vault before. I didn't think I would ever see one in person. But that's not what I'm here for. Time to go around and steal some cash. Alright, I think that's all the money I need. Let's get back into the hole and escape this place, then I'll meet with my other friends. Hi there, guys. I'm back. I managed to get into the vault, and I got all the money we needed.
That sounds awesome, buddy. We knew you could do it. You were such an important part of this. Now let's all get out of here before anyone notices us.
Right.
Okay, we're here at the robotic tech store. Alright you five, you stay out here while I head inside and get all the things we need.
Sounds good to us. You can go ahead and do that.
Right.
Hey there guys. What's up? It's great to see you back here.
Same here.
So, did you guys manage to steal money from that bank and buy that things we need from the tech store?
Yes we did. Tyrus managed to pull off the robbery successfully without any flaws, and we got all the stuff we need from the tech store for this plan.
Sounds great. How much did you steal anyway?
I stole about $325,000.
You've got to be kidding! $325,000? That's 4 times more than the amount of money I stole from Charles's family last year, as well as more than 3 times the amount my sister won in the Quick Fast Quiz game show last February.
Same here. You did such a great job.
Thanks.
By the way, I want to let you know that while you guys were out, Claire and I ordered 2 boxes of pizza from John's Royal Pizzeria for us to have. The pizzas have already been delivered anyway, and we brought them into the basement. It's been a few hours since we had breakfast this morning, so I think it's about time for us to have lunch too.
You know what? I guess you do have a good point. It's nice to have some delicious pizza every now and then, even though I already had some yesterday. Plus it would be a good idea to eat before we start this plan. It's a good thing you did that.
I agree.
But anyways, let's go and have some pizza, then I'll explain what we're going to do next.
Right.
So Draigo, what are we going to do next since you bought the materials from the robotic tech store?
Glad you asked that, Lizzie. Remember when I said that we'll be using those materials to build something that we'll use for this plan to get our revenge on this city? Well, we'll be using them to build robotic suits to wear, similar to Iron Man's suit, and they'll be equipped with weapons to cause widespread destruction and chaos in this city as promised. It'll also prevent other people from recognizing us, as they wouldn't think it's us inside the suits, reducing every chance of us getting caught, meaning we'll get away with this without any consequences or being brought to justice once again. What do you all think? Wow! That's the most brilliant idea I've ever heard. This will surely work, and nobody will think it's actually people, us of course, in the robot suits, and we might actually get away with something for once. Your plan is just pure amazing. Thanks, Nick.
What? Are you kidding? Building robot suits? Causing widespread destruction with them? That's taking it way too far.
What do you mean by that, DJ? We've caused destruction before, and you even agreed to participate in this plan to cause chaos and destruction like never before in this city.
I was just kidding. For real, I think that's a brilliant idea you came up with, and those people will regret everything they did to us.
Oh, I see. Now before we start building the suits, I want to let you know that since we can't refer to each other by our real names while wearing them, we'll use the same names we used while we had our disguises on, except they'll have Robo up front. For example, my name while wearing the suit will be Robo Travis, and the same will apply to you guys too. Oh, and DJ and Claire, since you both weren't given any different names before Lizzie, Dungeon, Nick, Tyrus, and Andre were out, I think it's best you guys have different names too while wearing the suits.
Sounds like a good point. I think I'll be Robo Jaden.
And I'll be Robo Charlie.
Sounds like good names. Now I'll get the tools from the garage for us to build the robot suits, as well as some spray paint so we can paint parts of the suits our respective colors so we can recognize each other more easily.
Sounds good to us. But before you do that, since you said our respective colors, I want to paint my robot light blue instead of white. In case you're going to ask why, it's because I have a light blue shirt underneath my sweater, and it's my favorite color. Plus, it'll be more difficult for people to recognize it's us.
Oh, well okay then. If that's what you want, Then fine. Anyways, let me get them right now so we can start building. Alright, it looks like we're finally done assembling our robot suits. So, what do you all think of them?
They look amazing, Draigo. Our robot suits look so cool.
I agree with what she said. It took us hours to build them, but it was worth it in the end.
Same here.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Me 5.
That sounds great. I really like mine and you guys' suits too. Since we're done building our robot suits, are you all ready to put them on?
Of course. I can't wait to try them on.
Awesome. Let's all do it now.
Alright. We're then putting on our... Wait. Why do I sound like this? I mean, I did expect my voice to sound robotic after wearing the robot suit, but it doesn't sound like a robot version of my own voice.
I have no idea, Draigo. Wait, my voice doesn't sound like a robot version of my own voice either. That's very strange.
The same goes for me. Me 2. Me 3. Me 4. Me 5.
Me 6. Hold up, never mind. I actually sound like a robot version of my own voice.
So Claire's the only one out of all of us whose voice sounds like a robot version of her own voice while wearing the suit. All the rest of us don't. How come? This doesn't make sense. Yay, I don't think we should worry about that. It's not a big deal anyway. Besides, I think this is more beneficial than detrimental, since it'll make it more difficult for people to know it's us.
You know, I guess you do have a point about that.
But anyways, enough of that. Are you all ready to head on into what we were planning to do?
You bet we are. But there's one problem. Remember what I said it took us hours to build these suits?
Well, since the school day is already over, it means your sister and parents are home now, meaning we can't come out through the basement wall, or they might notice us. So, is there any other way we can get out of this basement?
Actually, Dungeon, there is. You know our robot suits are equipped with a teleportation system, so we can simply lever them here, right?
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
No problem. Now let's lever them here. And once again, we'll refer to each other by our robot names instead of our real names while we're out.
Right!
There we go. Now let's use these suits' flight capabilities to go around the city so we can wreak some havoc. I think we should split into groups of 2, or go independently so we can cause destruction at multiple locations at once instead of attacking one location and then another as a whole group.
Agreed. Let's do it.
Here we are. We got it. So Nicholas, are you ready to start the combo or what? You bet. I was born ready. Brilliant. Let's do this. Attention all humans around here. We're Robo-Trunks and Nicholas, also known as the Ghost Nightmares. You've been in meetings, very creative with robots that capable of, so I suggest we all learn to relax, because this is going to get ugly. In 3, 2, 1, go. Travis, I'm going to throw this call at you with your sexy impact. Okay, I'm ready to roll you off. should be taught not to mention rules to the humans being stupid characters. I know, right? This is the most fun I had drawing power. And I remember being taught after such fun. Same thing. Okay, I think we should split up and don't call the robots by destruction. Good idea. Let's do it.
Alright, I think Olivia is on the right. Let's see if I'm correct. Oh darn it. I got yet another one wrong. Let's see which one is the real Ivy. I think C is the real her. Let's wait and see.
Before the time runs out.
Okay. Maybe B is the real Madison. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Oh, looks like I chose the correct one. Guess I got lucky.
Indeed. And the challenge video has now come to an end. So, based on how many characters you chose correctly in each challenge, you only got 8 out of 20 correct. I guess this means you didn't win this one. But to give you credit, you did try your best. You do remember the time you managed to get all 10 rounds in my third challenge video correct, which I didn't expect at the time.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, and you do remember me saying that we've never added 3 imposters in our CGC videos before. I'm just asking, why did you decide to do that?
Well, it's because I thought I'd add something new. Plus, we've never done this before, like you already said.
I guess you do have a point about that. So, when are you going to upload it, since there are no mistakes in the video?
Probably later today or tomorrow.
I see. Can I use the laptop now?
Sure thing. I was planning to watch YouTube on the TV anyway, so go right ahead. Can you also pass the remote to me?
Sure I can.
Thanks. Alright, now that the TV's on, let's go on YouTube and... Wait. There's a commercial on the TV? And it says, Vyond City is under attack by robots. Are you kidding? Sashin, there's something you have to see.
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Just look at what the commercial on the TV says.
What? Does it say what I think it just said? A gang of robots terrorizing Vyond City?
I think so.
Nah, I don't think that's true. I mean, how can there be a gang of robots attacking this city? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know. But we're in a fictional universe, not in real life, so almost anything might happen. Do you think we should watch the news and find out for ourselves if what it's saying is actually true?
You know, now that you said that, I think we should.
Alright then. I'll turn it on now.
Hello citizens of Vyond City. This is Alberta Easton and Olivia Nelson live with some very unfortunate breaking news. There are multiple reports of a group of robots attacking several locations in the city and causing significant destruction and property damage. This is not a false alarm. It is currently unclear who created these robots and what their intentions are.
We will now move over to Laura Miller, who will be providing further information about this crisis. Laura, over to you.
Thank you, Olivia. I'm currently standing outside in the ruined streets of the city. As already stated, there is a group of robots inflicting tremendous amounts of damage and destruction on the city. Unfortunately, I have no one I can interview about this crisis. All I can say is that this is such an unfortunate event, and we're likely witnessing the most devastating act of destruction unlike anything seen before. On the bright side, there are no confirmed casualties or deaths of innocent lives, but there are reports of people in critical condition due to trauma caused by the event. We currently have no solution on how to put an end to this reign of terror, but we hope that this situation comes to an end soon, and that the individuals responsible will face appropriate consequences and be held accountable for their crimes. Now back to you, Olivia.
Thank you, Laura. To everyone watching this newscast, we advise you to remain indoors or take shelter immediately in order to stay safe. If you are at home, move to a basement or another secure area. If you are outside, seek the nearest available shelter as soon as possible. Meanwhile, authorities are working on a way to put a stop to this situation. The government and emergency services will be doing everything in their power to keep this city safe. We also strongly advise that you remain calm, as panic may worsen the situation. We will return with more information as this story develops. This is Olivia Nelson and Alberto Easton, VCN.
Well, if it isn't the two VCN news anchors broadcasting me my robot friend reign of destruction on the TV. Don't mind if I drop in and say hello to the people watching.
Oh my god. There's a robot inside the news station. This is not good.
Draigo citizens Vyond City. Is Robo Travis, and I'll be sharing some other information on this news broadcast. I will have friends that will be taken over the city, and witness the destruction and mayhem inflicted upon it. No worries, you all will be spared, because of the direction chaos will cause. We will be the ones who reign supreme, and you have no power to stop us. I hope you all enjoy watching as we tear much of this city down.
Oh my god. Sashi, did you just see that on the news?
Yeah. There really is a group of robots attacking this city, and we even saw one of them breaking into the news station and talking to the viewers before destroying the camera. That just proves it's not fake news.
Well, what are we just sitting here for? Let's both go to the basement to stay safe, like Olivia said in the news, right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, we're safe in here now. Hopefully there's a way to resolve all of this.
Wait just a minute. Sashi, I just realized something. Our parents are outside, meaning they might be in danger.
Oh no. You're totally right about that. I really hope they're okay. I'd better call them to check on them. Alright, I'm done calling our mother, and she said they heard about what happened and hid somewhere safe.
Sounds great, but that doesn't change the fact that the city is being terrorized. I don't even know how they can be stopped, since the news said there is currently no solution and the authorities are working on it. If only there were a way we could put a stop to this.
Wait just a minute. I think there is a way.
Oh really? What is it?
Let me show you, and then I'll explain. Vyond logic, activate. There we go.
Wait. Is that a gun? How can that possibly help stop the situation going on?
Well, Sashin, this is no ordinary gun. It is an EMP blaster, which is capable of shooting EMPs. You know EMPs can shut down anything that runs on electricity, right? Well, what I'm suggesting is that since those robots are likely also run by electricity, we'll use the EMP blasters to shut them down and save this city.
Oh wow. That is such a brilliant idea you came up with. This will surely put a stop to all of this. It is a good thing we have Vyond logic in this universe.
I agree. However, we can't do it with just the two of us. The news says there is a group of robots, not just one, so we likely won't stand a chance. Plus, we need more than just EMP blasters to stop them. I think we should get some people to help us put an end to this.
But what other people are we going to get to help us, and what other things are we going to use to stop them?
I'm thinking about having Lance and his 7 friends, Fridge, Rosef, Stephen, Lana, Kenzie, Violet, and Antonia help us. Hopefully that will be enough people to stop those bots. As for what other things we'll use, I will tell you after I call Lance and his friends to come over to our house so I can tell them what we can do.
All right then. You can go ahead and do that.
Okay. Thank you, Lance, and the rest of you for coming over as we discuss what we're going to do.
It's no problem. So, you called us over to your house and into the basement so you can tell us how we can stop those robots, right? And what are those armored suits with swords on them?
Well, for the suits, we'll get to that later. So, you guys are already aware that Vyond City is under attack by a group of robots, right?
Of course we are. We're all fully aware of the situation, as we saw it on the VCN news. So can you tell us your plan for how we can stop them?
We were going to say so anyway. See this gun I'm holding in my hand? What I need to say is that this is actually an EMP blaster.
EMP? What is that? I've never heard of it before. And how can that possibly help?
Well, Fridge, EMP stands for electromagnetic pulse. It's something that is capable of disabling electronic devices, as well as other things run by electricity.
Yeah, Lance is right about that.
Oh, I see.
So, are you suggesting that we should use it to shut the robots down? If so, where did you get it, and can you tell us more about those armored suits now?
Bingo. You are exactly right. As for where we got it, I actually spawn it using Vyond logic, and the same goes for those armored suits with swords. I'll use it to spawn other EMP blasters. Speaking of the suits, we'll wear them in order to protect us from any damage those robots' weapons will inflict on us, and the swords on them are for close quarters combat whenever we need to use them. We planned on having you guys help so we can stop them together, since Sashin and I can't do it on our own. So, are you all willing to help?
Sure. We're more than happy to help. What you've planned will most likely work. It's better to fight back against them instead of standing down. It may be risky, but we'll show those beds who's boss.
The same goes for me. We're all here to stand by your side. What about the rest of you? Do you all want to participate in their plan?
Yes.
Thank you guys. We really needed to hear that from you all.
You're welcome. But I do have a question. You said those suits are for enduring damage from the robots' weapons, right? What I'm saying is that they don't seem to have any helmets to protect our faces, so why is that?
Well, Kenzie, the reason we don't need helmets is because 1, they reduce visibility, 2, it helps us recognize each other more easily, and 3, the robots likely won't target our exposed faces since it's only confirmed that they are causing destruction and property damage, not directly attacking people. Plus, they'll likely underestimate us and lower their guard if they know we're people.
Oh, I see.
So, are you all ready to head out and show those robots that we humans can bring them down?
You bet we are. But I have another question. How are we supposed to know where the robots are? They can be anywhere in the city, and they might leave an area if we somehow do know before we get there. Plus, we can't use an app on our phones to find them since it can only track people.
Oh shoot. I haven't thought of that before. Well, I think the best we can do is that we should search around the city until we can find them. We should also split up too, since they're likely separate from each other in order to attack multiple locations at once, but there's no guarantee that's true and that we're able to do that. Let's just hope so.
We don't need to do that, because I've come up with a solution.
What is it, Sashin?
Well, do you remember the time we got some special abilities sometime after we became YouTubers?
Yes, I do. Why? Oh, of course. Why haven't I thought of that from the start? This will surely work. Thanks so much for your suggestion. You are such a genius.
Thanks.
Hold up, special abilities? What are they?
Well, Antonia, you do know that we're the creators of the episodes and specials of the TTOVC series, including this one, do you?
Yes, we do. We all know that very well. Why does that matter?
Well, What Sashin meant is that we can activate these abilities if we ever feel the need to in order to solve a problem and advance these videos we're in. They include telekinesis, mind reading, predicting the future, and sensing the location of other beings. You could say that we're basically psychics. We'll use the last two in order to know where those robots will strike next, and we'll head to that said location.
Oh wow. That's so cool. We never knew you guys have them.
Thanks. Alright Sashin, let's activate our precognition and clairvoyance ability so we can know where those robots will be when we get there.
Right. Aha! I know where they will strike next.
Same here. It looks like we don't need to split up after all, because they'll be in the same area once we get there.
That sounds great. Now we know where to go.
Indeed. By the way, I did remember saying that we'll head out to confront those bots, but I think it's best that we use Vyond logic to teleport ourselves there so we can get there faster. I already told Sashin about it using my telepathy ability while we were locating where those robots will be.
Sounds good to us.
Now let's put on our armored suits and teleport ourselves there to take them on, but not before I spawn more EMP blasters so we can all use them.
Right.
Man, I just can't believe everything is going according to plan. We were able to cause lots of destruction in many locations throughout this city, and best of all, we were able to get away with it. This is the best plan I've ever come up with.
I totally agree with you, Draigo Travis. What's also great is that nobody is going to stop us since there's nothing they can do about it. This is what they get for everything they did to us.
Yeah. The rest of us agree with what you said. This is the best day of our lives. No day has ever been better than this.
I couldn't agree more. Okay guys, since there are no humans around here, I think we should talk about some other locations we should strike. I already came up with a few, which are Charlie Davis High School and the Vyond City Police Station, since we all hate going to school and hate going to jail for our crimes. Heck, I'm even considering vandalizing Timothy Silver Summer School again, even though we already did it last year, and were expelled because of it. Another place we should attack is Sashin and Sashin's house, since they made episodes about us getting into trouble, even though we already destroyed it last year. I heard this is the very last episode of the TPOVC series. It's about time they stop making those episodes, and we'll make sure that happens. What are your guys' suggestions? I know. How about we cause damage to the Star Boys concert, since I hate all the members, including Tommy?
I think we should go to Roger's house and strike there, since you refuse to let me have Isabel as my girlfriend.
Sounds like very good suggestions. I like it. Oh, and here's another place I came up with, which is something we'll save for last. Remember when Robo, Jessica, and they vandalized Lance's house in 2024? What I'm saying is that we should do it again, except we'll destroy his entire house instead of simply vandalizing it, like we did to Sashin and Sashin's house, and we'll do it together as a whole group. I did say he was going to pay the ultimate price one day for exposing our hideout out to the police and getting us arrested last month, so this is what he'll get for what he did. Now, that sounds like a brave suggestion, Robo Travis. He's the main reason why we decided to do this anyway, so it makes a lot of sense. I agree. So, do you guys have any more suggestions before we continue our invasion of this city?
I have one. How about nothing else? You've caused enough damage already, so your reign of terror ends here.
What? Who in the world said that? Who dared to interfere while we were?
Well, if it isn't the robots we heard about on the news terrorizing this city. If I remember correctly, the red robot up front, your name is Robo Travis, isn't it?
What? What is Sashin and Sashin doing here, along with?
You're going to blow our cover. We don't want to get caught, right?
Oh right. Sorry about that.
What did that blue robot just say?
Never mind about that. And if you're specifically talking about me, not this other red robot with us, then yes, I'm Robo Travis. Anyways, what do you pathetic humans want? And what are you wearing?
Well, Robo Travis, The reason we're here is to put a stop to your invasion of this city. As for what we're wearing, these are armored suits that are durable enough to withstand any weapons you'll throw at us. By the way, we're not as pathetic as you think, because we have a special weapon we can use to bring all of you down, which I'm holding right here. Any words from you or any of your fellow robots?
You stop us. What a joke. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? You're just a bunch of humans with armor and guns, which I don't think are going to do anything. Newsflash, we're also equipped with armor and ranged weapons, as well as other weapons and capabilities. We can take all of you down in no time if we really want to. Why should we be scared?
Oh, you should be scared. We're no laughing matter, and we really can stop you and your robot friends. And we're not just a bunch of humans with armor and guns. Like I already said, the guns are special weapons because they can shoot something capable of taking all of you down, and trust me, you don't want to know what it is. It's going to make you regret ever messing with this city, so we're basically more than a match for you.
Kendra, it's actually as we were more than a match for you. And I seriously doubt that what you're saying is true. I did say on the news that no human has the power to stop us, and you guys are no exception, and we're sticking that. Anyways, we don't have time to deal with weaklings like you. We have more important things to do, which is causing further damage to the city. Come on guys, let's leave them behind and continue what we're doing. Agreed.
So you chose the hard way. Big mistake. Let's see what this EMP blaster can do.
What?
What just happened to Robo Tyler? Why did he just fall?
I have no idea, Robo Andrew. How on earth did that happen?
Well, what do you know? It actually works. I knew the EMP blasters would come in handy.
Wait, hold up. Did those humans have something to do with that?
I think they did. Let's go back and laugh and provide an explanation.
I was thinking the same thing. What in the world did you just do to Robo Tyler? Did you have something to do with the fact that he fell from the sky, and how were you able to do it?
Well, Robo Travis, remember when I said the guns can shoot something that can take all of you down? That something that caused your robot friend to fall is actually an EMP, aka an electromagnetic pulse. It is capable of shutting down anything that conducts electricity, and it just so happens all of you are run by electricity. I told you we're no laughing matter, and you said we couldn't take you down, but you're totally wrong. Feel intimidated now?
What? An EMP? We weren't prepared for that. I never thought this would happen. Okay, since you shut down our friend with an EMP, and since you really want to take us on, then fine. We're not going down without a fight. You're going to pay for what you did to our friend. Come on guys, change your plans. Let's take them head on.
But Robo Travis, he said the guns are equipped with EMPs, so how can we possibly dodge them if we can't see them coming?
Not to worry, because we can activate our sensors that can detect anything around us, including incoming projectiles, even invisible ones. We'll use them to sense the EMP coming, giving us some time to maneuver.
Sounds good.
Wait. Did he say sensors? Just brilliant. Now it'll be more difficult to take them down.
Don't lose hope yet, Lance. We can still take them on, and hopefully we'll come out victorious.
I guess you're right about that.
There we go. Alright, you kidding humans, let's go now. You're going to regret ever messing with us. We'll avenge all the friends once we deal with you.
Oh, it's so on. Session, you're with me. We'll both take on Robo Travis. As for the rest of you, you can take on the other 6, 4 of them alone, and the other 2 in pairs, and help the rest of us once you take one of the robots down.
Right!
Hey, keep your hands off her.
Is that the best you can do? You haven't even landed a single hit.
Oh, we'll see about that. How do you like them apples?
Oh, you're going to pay for that. Now get a load of this.
Well, what do you know? Not even a scratch. Looks like this armor does come in handy after all.
Oh yeah? Let's see if you can tap these laser eyes.
Watch out.
Good work. That'll show her.
Thanks.
No more playing ground. Time to unleash my chest bleeding.
Get behind me. Now.
Oh hell yes. That's one down.
Yeah, but let's not celebrate too soon. We still have 6 more robots to disable. Let's go help our teammates.
Right.
Beautiful. Time to end this.
Oh no you don't.
Hey, let go of me.
Violet, now's your chance.
Get off of me. What? How come I?
Yes. I did it. Only 5 more to go.
What? They come over and we're up to. This can't be happening. Our numbers are shrinking. Everyone disengage and retreat to the top of a building. We need a new strategy. Copy that.
Wait, what are Robo Travis and his 4 robot friends doing on top of that building?
I think it's because they're planning a new strategy to defeat us. I mean, we already heard him say that while we were fighting him. Well, whatever they're planning, we'll be prepared for it. Let's gather the rest of our teammates and wait until they come down.
Right.
Man, these humans are more of a challenge than we thought they'd be. They already took out 3 of our fellow robots, especially Robo Charlie, the love of my life.
I know, right? Looks like this won't be as easy as we thought it would be. We need to take them down somehow. Robo Travis, do you have any ideas?
Well, those humans have begun such shooting MPs, which puts us at a disadvantage since they can take us at one shot. Not even our force skills can help, as we saw what happened to Robo Andrew. Since those guns are their biggest advantage, I think we should take them away and destroy them so they won't be able to use them anymore.
Sounds like a good idea. But how are we supposed to do that?
We can use our invisibility capability so they won't be able to see us, and then we'll do just that. After all the guns are gone, we'll be able to win and continue wreaking havoc across the city. Sounds like a great strategy. It might just work. It most likely will. Now let's head down there and show those humans what we robots can do.
Right.
Alright, you kidding humans, we're back. And we're ready for round 2.
It's about time. It's ironic that you still call us puny humans even after we took out 3 of your robot allies. So what's your new strategy now that you've lost 3 of your teammates?
Well, you'll see. We have something that will surely defeat all of you. Alright guys, let's activate our invisibility.
Wait, did he say?
What? Where did they all go? I can't see them anywhere.
I have no idea, Rosef. I wonder where they could be. Huh?
Oh my goodness. Lana, are you? Ouch.
Oh no. It's a sneak attack. This is not good.
Ouch. Everyone, are you all okay? Yes, Sasha, we are.
Sounds good. Alright everyone, let's take our EMP blasters and shoot in whatever direction they might be.
Right. Where is my EMP blaster? It's not working.
I don't have mine either.
Me too. Me 3.
Me 4. How come we don't have them?
Are you talking about the ones right here? Perhaps you're right. We took them away from where we were visible, and now we have them.
What? Hey, give those blasters back to us right now. They don't belong to
Too late. You just broke them. How does it feel now?
Oh, you're going to pay for that.
How? We can attack from any angle, and you can't see us while we're visible. Soon, we all will be defeated. Now we can do more so.
Sashin and Sashin, what are we supposed to do now? Those robots took away 5 of our EMP blasters, and now they're all gone. How are we supposed to know which direction they're coming from if we can't see them?
Don't worry, Bridge. Sashin and I will use our clairvoyance ability so we can know where those robots are, and then we will shut them down once we find them.
Sounds like a great idea. Kenzie, behind you.
Steven, to your left. There's one in front of us.
Everyone, pull back. We need a different strategy. Roger that. That should hold them, but not for long. Anyways, it seems like our ambush tactic didn't work, since both Robo-Dominic and Robo-Jane are taken out. It also seems like both two humans living in Earth have some sort of abilities that can detect us even while we're invisible.
So what should we do now? We only need to get rid of 5 more EMP blasters, and only 3 of us are still standing, so our stakes are pretty high.
I think we should take out those 2 people. I mentioned so that way they won't be able to use their abilities, plus they won't use their blasters. But how should we do that? Let me explain what it is, and listen very carefully.
Ugh. Is everyone feeling okay?
Yes, I am, Sashin. But man, that smoke from those smoke bombs was pretty nasty. We could have lost our breath because of it, but thank goodness that didn't happen.
The same goes for the rest of us too. But wait, where are Robo Travis and the other 2 robots? Did they turn invisible again?
I think they did. Come on, Sashin, let's activate our clairvoyance ability again so we can. Wait. What is that sound?
I don't know, Sashin. And where is it coming from?
Guys?
What's wrong, Rosa?
There's something in the sky, and it's coming right toward us at high speed.
What? Oh no.
Oh my god. What was it about? That was so uncalled for.
Hey. Let go of us right now. We demand it.
Not a chance for you.
Oh no. The robots have both Sashin and Sashin. This is not good. And what is Robo Travis going to do with that huge chunk of road?
Let's not waste time standing around here just watching. We have to go save them.
Good point.
Now.
What? Did they seriously just throw that large chunk of road at Sashin and Sashin? Now they're trapped under it. Okay, now they've really done it. Let's blast them right now and hopefully take them down.
This worked perfectly. Now those 2 are pinned underneath that piece of road, so they can't use their abilities with their EMP blasters. Now it'll be easier too. Oh no. Robo Nicholas. Not you 2. Look what humans just did. You disabled Robo Nicholas, and you almost got us shut down too. Now you're gonna get it. What? Why isn't our invisibility working?
I think it's because we were only partially hit by the EMP blasts, and it got rid of our invisibility, and possibly a few other weapons and capabilities.
Well, this really sucks. We lost 6 of our fellow robots, and we can't use our invisibility anymore. Now we're at a high risk of losing, and I've run out of strategies. Well, Robo Jessica, I guess it's just you and me. Let's take them on and hopefully win together.
I'm with you.
Alright, you kidding humans, bring it on. We're going to give you everything we've got, and we won't stop until we defeat all of you.
Now Kinsey.
We dare not.
What? Where on earth did she go?
I'll take that. Now take this.
Oh my god. Kinsey, are you feeling okay?
Yes, Anna, I am. But she destroyed my EMP blaster. Now we only have 2 blasters left, the ones Lance and Steven have. I hope the boys do well.
We hope so too. Come on, you bucket of rusty bolts, show us what you've got. We can still take you on even without our blasters.
My sword.
My blaster.
Looks like I'm the only one left with an EMP blaster. Let's make this count.
Not on my watch. Uh-oh.
What? No. Not you, Robo Jessica. Anyone but you. This can't be. Now I'm the only one left. You! You're the one who tried to hang me, but I had Robo Jessica instead. How could you? I'm going to destroy you for this.
Oh no you don't.
Hate this. Now you'll suffer for what you did.
You leave him alone. You're gonna have to go through us.
I don't think so.
Come on guys. Let's help the girls take on Robo Travis, and hopefully Lance can.
Oh my goodness. Robo Travis is going all out. He's knocking them around like ragdolls. He must be so furious after the last robot was shut down. We gotta go help them.
Are you girls feeling alright?
Yes, Steven, we are. But man, he sure gave us a beatdown.
Yeah, we all saw that. But he can't take all of us together. We just need to hope Lance can use the last remaining EMP blaster to shut him down. Let's buy him some time.
You all stay out of it. Now back to business. No, you don't.
Guys, what should we do? Robo Travis knocked away Lance's blaster, and now he's at his mercy. We don't have our blasters anymore, so we're basically powerless against him. How can we stop him?
No worries, cause I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Wait. Steven, where are you going?
I just need to get something.
This is now. Time to finish this.
Hey! Robo Travis, over here.
What? But now?
Lance, now.
Time to say goodnight. Man. That was such a long and exhausting battle against those robots. I'm so glad it's finally over.
Hey Lance, buddy, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright now, just a little battered and fatigued.
We all feel the same way too. It's good that you're okay. Sorry about the way Robo Travis assaulted you.
It's fine. By the way Steven, how is your EMP blaster still working even though Robo Travis broke it earlier?
It doesn't actually belong to me. I got it from Sashim while he and Sashim were still pinned underneath that chunk of road that was thrown at them earlier.
Okay.
But guys, Robo Travis has finally been defeated, along with the rest of his robot allies.
Then, does that mean, we won? We actually won. This reign of terror is finally over. That means we saved Vyond City, and this crisis has officially ended.
Yeah. I agree with you, Rosef. I just can't believe we did it together as a team. None of this would have been possible without each other and our special weapons, the EMP blasters of course.
Same here. Now we won't have to worry about those robots causing more destruction since they were disabled using our EMP blasters as part of the plan.
That sounds awesome. We're so glad you guys did it. By the way, can you help us get this chunk of road off of us? We can't stay under here forever, you know.
Alright, you two, we're on our way.
Thank you guys for getting that road debris off of us. We couldn't have stayed under there much longer.
You're more than welcome.
And there's another thing I want to thank you guys for.
What is it?
Thank you all so much for helping participate in our plan to defeat Robo Travis and his group. Like we heard Kenzie say before, none of this would have ever happened if it weren't for each other and our EMP blasters, which were possibly the only weapons we could think of capable of bringing them down. We were right to have you guys help us, since Sashin and I couldn't accomplish this with just the two of us, as you saw from what happened. Our teamwork, coordination, and dedication are what helped us prevail in this fight.
Yeah. What Sashin said. What also helped us in this battle were our armored suits, which can withstand damage from the robot's weapons that would likely either seriously injure or even kill us, as well as the special abilities Sashin and I have that can detect the bots while they're invisible. Oh. And Steven, it was smart of you to borrow my EMP blaster so you could use it to distract Robo Travis, giving Lance the chance to shut him down.
Oh. You don't need to say anything about it. I just did what I could to help our team prevail. As for what your brother said, what he said really means a lot. It's way better fighting them together as a team and with special equipment rather than doing it solo with nothing in hand. It feels nice carrying out this plan with our creators, as well as the rest of our friends.
I couldn't agree more. Say, I have something in mind. I feel like my friends and I should have a group name after what we accomplished together. I was thinking about calling ourselves the Brave Knights. The reason is because my arch-nemesis, Draigo, and his gang are called the Bloodthirsty Dragons, and what's famous for being brave enough to fight dragons? Knights, of course. I know we haven't dealt with Draigo or his gang today, but still, I think we should have that name in case we have to deal with them again. What do you all say?
I think it's a great idea, Lance. Having a group name isn't such a bad idea after all. We'll always have each other's backs, and we'll do anything to support one another whenever something bad happens.
I agree.
That sounds like a nice idea you came up with. All right, I think we should all head back home. Let's.
Sashin?
What? Is something wrong?
And why do you all have those looks on your faces? Look.
Wait. What?
What? Robo Travis is still functioning. How could this be? I thought we shut him down.
Hold up guys, look at the other robots.
How is this even possible? We literally used the EMP blasters on them. How are they still moving?
Guys, I think I know. I think they have a system that can reboot themselves whenever they stop functioning, and it turns out they rebooted themselves after the EMP disabled them.
Well, this is just amazing. We never expected this to happen. They all rebooted themselves, most of our blasters are gone, and they know how to defeat us. Looks like our plan has failed. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. I think we're all doomed. Wait. What the? Oh. It looks like we have nothing to worry about after all, because it seems their weapons have stopped working. I guess their reboot system can't restore everything. I don't know if the EMP caused that to happen, but it doesn't matter anyway. They may still be able to move, but they can't use their weapons anymore. Right, guys?
Yes.
You hear that, Robo-Travis? You and your robots no longer have the weapons or capabilities needed to cause further damage to this city, which means we humans have defeated you. So tell me, who's puny now? I just can't freaking believe this. We have been defeated by a bunch of puny, pathetic humans. I will not accept this kind of defeat. You all have ruined our beautiful plan. Seriously. Why did you all have to do this to us? You all should have never gotten in the way of our plan. My friends and I would have attacked a few more locations in this city, and then our mission to get revenge, especially on you guys, would have been accomplished. But no, you decided to interfere and have our weapons and capabilities shut down. I swear, you all are so. What? What happened to my robot voice? Now my voice sounds normal again. And did I just say revenge? I just said all of that out loud in front of them, so that means, uh-oh. Wait, hold up, revenge? What kind of revenge? Is that the reason why they decided to do this? I don't ever remember seeing them before today. And why does he sound like someone we're highly familiar with? Wait a minute. Are you? Give me that. Hey. What on earth are you doing? Taking your helmet off. I think I know who you are. Oh no, you don't. I don't know who you think I am, but I am not that person. Oh, we'll see about that. Time to activate my telekinesis. Wait. Teleki what now? No. Make it stop, make it stop. Don't you dare think about it. What the? I knew it. I freaking knew it. Draigo, it was you and your friends this whole time? You guys seriously wore robotic suits to prevent us from knowing it was you? It's not what it. No. No excuses. I just can't believe you would do something like this. We should have known from the color schemes of your robotic suits, as well as what the blue robot, which I'm pretty sure was Dungeon, said after we arrived in this area. Then we would have figured it out sooner. What was the reason you decided to do this anyway? Actually, I'll have you answer that, as well as some other questions, after you and your friends take off your robotic suits. Speaking of your friends, the rest of you, take off your helmets right now so we can see your faces, or else.
No way. We are not.
Just do what he said, guys. They know it's us, so there's no hiding it anymore. He'll likely use his telekinesis to take off your helmets like he did to me if you refuse. You don't want that, do you? I guess you do have a point. Alright, everyone, and I seriously mean everyone around here, let's all take off our suits right now. We have a very serious discussion to have. So Draigo, or should I say Robo-Travis, and the rest of you, what was the reason you decided to cause this much damage and destruction to Vyond City? What did you mean when you said you did it out of revenge, and where did you get those robot suits from? You better answer and explain everything, because we're not in the mood to hear any lies or hesitation from any of you. You'll be facing even more serious consequences if you don't answer right away. So what's it going to be? Well, I guess there's no turning back now. We'll explain everything. So last midnight, we used decoy robots we built that looked exactly like us in order to fool our families while we ourselves slept in the basement of my house after my friends came over. This morning after we woke up, 5 of my friends and I wore disguises and headed to the Vyond Royal Bank so we could rob it. The way we did that was by having Tyrus use his invisibility jacket so he wouldn't be seen, and then using a shovel that can dig through any material to create a tunnel that gave him access to the inside of the vault so he could steal some money. After robbing the place, we went to a robotic tech store and used the stolen money to get the parts we needed to build the robot suits required to cause widespread damage and destruction throughout this city, as well as hide our identities so we wouldn't get caught. As for the reason why, we did it because we were getting sick and tired of constantly being punished every time we did something bad and never getting away with it. So we thought we'd do all of this in order to teach this city a huge lesson for everything it did to us. That's what we did.
And to be completely honest, we do not regret this decision at all. Vyond City actually deserves it for all the punishments they've given us and from ever letting us get away with anything. Oh, and if you want to know what specifically motivated us to do this, it's all because of the most sorry excuse for an ex-best friend I've ever had, exposing our hideout to the police and getting us arrested after he tricked all of us into thinking he wanted to become a new member of our group last month. And you already know who he is, and he's standing next to all of you right now. As for you, Lance, you should have never done this to begin with, since our hideout and the weapons stolen from the Vyond weapons shop that were kept inside it were supposed to be a secret from everyone except us. What you did is exactly the reason why we decided to do this. You can't be doing all that just to get back at me for ruining your 17th birthday 2 months ago. It's already bad enough that I received a bell whooping and was grounded for 1 month after what I did, but then you decided to do that sometime after my grounding was over. Don't you think being punished was enough for me? Oh, and off topic, and you'll probably be surprised to hear this, but I told my friends the backstory of how we became arch enemies in the first place while we were in jail last month, and now they know how much of a traitor you are. That's right. I just called you a traitor once again, and you'll always be one no matter what. I realized my friends were my best friends all along ever since I befriended them after I told them my story, which I somehow didn't realize for quite a while. They'll always be better friends than you ever were. And remember when I said you'll pay the ultimate price one day for what you did last month? What I meant by that is that my friends and I were planning to destroy your whole house using our robot suits, which was something we were saving for last if we were to continue wreaking havoc across the city. You made a huge mistake by doing what you did last month, as well as by betraying me back in 2022 after you stopped me from brutally attacking Billy, even after all the bullying he had done to me. We hate receiving punishments, we hate getting grounded, we hate being sent to jail for our crimes, we hate receiving detentions or suspensions from school, and we hate not getting away with what we did. All of this would have never happened if you guys and the rest of the city hadn't punished us to begin with. You have no right to put the blame on us for what happened. You should be blaming yourselves instead. Every bad thing that ever happened to you because of us was your fault, not ours. So take that, you stupid dumb Marins. How do you all like it, huh? Any words you want to say?
Oh my freaking absolute Lord. Draigo, Lizzie, Dungeon, Nick, Tyrus, Andre, DJ, and Claire, you absolute disgraces and good-for-nothing bloodthirsty dragons. Are you all in a completely different mindset or something? We cannot believe all of the chaos and mischief you've caused today. First, you used robot decoy versions of yourselves to fool your families and take your places while you yourselves hid in Draigo's basement. Second, you robbed a bank by using an invisibility jacket and a special shovel while wearing disguises. Third, you used the stolen money to buy parts from a robotic tech store in order to build those robot suits. And worst of all, you used those suits to cause widespread havoc and destruction across the city while hiding your identities so nobody would know it was you, all because you wanted revenge for all the punishments you've received whenever you did something bad and didn't get away with it. What in the name of human society is the matter with you guys? Do you honestly think doing all of this and trying to get away with it is worth getting back at this city for all the discipline it's given you? Do you? No way it is.
I totally agree with what Sashin said. What you did is extremely unacceptable and will not be tolerated at all. There is literally no reason for you guys to take your anger out on this city by causing this much damage and destruction to it. Absolutely not. And doing all of this because your asses can't stand being punished and not getting away with the wrongdoings you caused is such a pitiful and absolutely dumb excuse, especially after Lance exposed your hideout to the police and got you all arrested last month. You should know this city punishes you because it's meant to teach you a lesson for whatever wrongdoings you've caused so you can learn from them. But now you've made things even worse now that we know it was you. You're not supposed to get away with this either because you're not allowed to escape punishment.
Yeah. What Sashin said. And as for you, Draigo, did you seriously call me a traitor once again? Did you really just call me a traitor again? I have no idea how many times I have to say this to you, but I am not a traitor, period. I've already told you this millions of times before, but you just never learn to stop saying it to me or accept the fact that what you did to Billy back in 2022 was wrong, while I was right to stop you from brutally assaulting him. I'm honestly surprised you even told your friends the backstory of how we became arch enemies to begin with, which is the only thing you were right about, especially considering how uncomfortable it was for you to say. I was already extremely sick and tired of you always causing trouble, especially toward me, after you ruined my birthday 2 months ago, but now I'm feeling that same kind of fury again after what you did and what you said to us. This is also the second time you've made me angry enough to turn my skin red, and it looks like I'm certainly not the only one here who's as angry as I am. By the way, you're not supposed to keep those weapons you had hidden in your hideout a secret from everyone, which is why I exposed that in the first place aside from getting my revenge on you for what you did to me back in March. That's something I forgot to mention after I exposed your hideout last month, since those weapons had to be found and returned to the shop eventually because you couldn't keep them there forever. Plus, simply having you punished wasn't enough for me since you never learned your lesson after that. And did you say you were going to destroy my entire house using those robot suits? Seriously? That was the ultimate price you were talking about? Wow. Now I've definitely never been this angry and upset with you in my entire life. Even if you had managed to do that, which I'm glad you didn't, it still wouldn't be enough to make me say I betrayed you, because I didn't, and nothing you do will ever make that true at all. My family and I would have been homeless and had nowhere to live if we hadn't stopped you and your friends from causing further damage to the city. Remember what you said to me while you were furious at me for what I did back in April? Those exact same words apply to you and the rest of your friends too. You all are extremely stupid, despicable, idiotic, moronic, annoying, disgraceful, infuriating, worthless, and the most sorry excuses for people and pieces of garbage that I and the rest of us have to deal with.
Oh. And that's not all. You all are also very diabolical, insufferable, resentful, irresponsible, immature, deceptive, manipulative, dreadful, malicious, and the most vile people we've ever known or met. Off topic, but it's ironic that after Lance decided we should have a group name, which is the Brave Knights, after what we accomplished today and for the next time we have to deal with you, it turns out we were actually dealing with you guys in robot suits instead of random robots attacking the city.
I couldn't agree more. We knew you were destructive and all, but man, we never knew you would go this far. Never in our lives did we think you would do something this horrible. You all are such complete menaces to society, and you all will be facing serious consequences after we deal with you. You should be highly ashamed of what you did, and we genuinely mean that.
Same here. You all are so incredibly stupid for what you did to this city today. You all need to stop with this nonsense and start behaving like good people because we can't stand having you guys cause trouble so often. This needs to end permanently.
Me 2.
Me 3.
Me 4.
And me 5.
That's so freaking does it. We're seriously done with all of your crap and nonsense. This has got to be one of the worst things you've ever done in your lives. Like Rosef said, you all will be facing serious consequences after we deal with you. And by that, we mean we'll call the police on all 8 of you so you'll be placed behind bars because what you did to this city is a very serious crime. We'll also call your parents so they and your siblings can confront you while you're in jail, and oh boy. They surely won't be happy with any of you whatsoever after they hear about what you all did. We really hope this teaches you all a huge lesson for what you did, and we hope we won't have to deal with you causing trouble again for a long time, or even forever after this. We and the rest of the citizens in this city have had absolutely enough of you guys and your stupid crap. Now, like I said before, we'll call the police to have you arrested for your crimes and then call your parents so they'll know about what happened. And don't you even think about begging us not to do so, because it'll do absolutely nothing. You'll be receiving your punishment, and that's final. We're doing it right now.
What?
No. Not the cops again. Please don't call them. Please don't call them. We're begging you. We're begging you all. Please.
Be quiet, all of you. You heard what he said to you? He said absolutely no begging because it isn't going to do anything. You're going to get what's coming to you whether you like it or not.
"911, this is the Vyond City Police Station speaking. What is your emergency?"
Hello there, Officer Saul. This is Sashin speaking. I'm calling because I need to let you know about something serious.
What do you mean by that? I'm already aware that there's a group of robots attacking Vyond City, along with the rest of the officers at the station. Haven't you watched the news?
Yes, I have, but there's more to it. It actually turns out that it was Draigo and his friends who did it, and they wore robot suits so they could cause lots of damage and destruction while hiding their identities so they wouldn't get caught. If you want to know how I know that, it's because my brother Sashin, Lance, the same person who helped you and the other officers find their hideout and the stolen weapons, along with his 7 friends, confronted them using armored suits and blasters that can shoot EMPs to disable them in order to stop them. After we disabled the suits, and after my brother took off Draigo's helmet after he accidentally revealed his real voice, we realized it was them who did it. Draigo also explained that he and his friends robbed a bank in order to steal the money they needed to buy parts for the robot suits after purchasing them from a robotic tech store. And that's everything they did.
What? So you're telling me it was Draigo and his friends this whole time, and they used robot suits in order to pull it off? Oh my god. I can't believe they would commit such a horrible act. Fear not, because me and the rest of the officers will be on our way to your location so we can arrest them. Thank you, Sashin, for telling me about this. Mind telling me where you are before we get there?
Sure thing. We're at 183 Boulevard Southwest. And thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome, and thank you as well. Anyways, I should get going now. See you when we get there so we can arrest those criminals.
I'll see you here too. Bye.
Oh God, no. We really don't want to go to jail again. We've already been there last month, and we were just released a few days ago. We can't stand being in that place.
I agree with him. We're really sorry for what we did today. We promise this won't happen again, and will become good citizens from now on. Mind giving us a second chance?
No. Never! You all don't deserve a second chance, especially after what you committed today. And it's too late for apologies. You should have thought twice before even thinking about doing something this atrocious.
Yeah. What Steven said. You brought this upon yourselves, not us. Every punishment that was given to you was your fault, not the fault of the people who handed them out or the people who got you into trouble.
And by the way, every time you say you're sorry for what you did and promise you won't do it again, you always end up causing trouble afterward. You literally said you didn't regret what you did to this city, and I'm pretty sure you don't regret every other bad thing you've done either. But
Enough. We don't want to hear it. Nothing you say at this point will matter. Anyways, I think you and I should start calling their parents so they'll know about what Draigo and his friends did.
I was thinking the same thing. Let's both do it.
Actually, before you do that, can Fridge and I also call some of Draigo and his friends' parents so they'll know about what they did? It'll be faster that way.
Sure you can, Lance. You and Fridge are more than welcome to do so. You'll call Draigo and Lizzie's parents, Fridge will call Dungeon and Tyrus's parents, while Sashin and I call the rest.
Sounds good to us.
Draigo Dodson, Lizzie Douglas, Dungeon Grizzly, Nick Victors, Tyrus Cortez, Audrey Ashford, DJ Schultz, and Claire Texan, you eight are being placed under arrest for bank robbery, theft, destruction of property, public endangerment, terrorism, and concealing your identities while committing these crimes.
You all have the right to remain silent.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
You will have the right to an attorney.
If you cannot afford an attorney,
one will be appointed to all of you.
Now let's take you all to court.
And then to the station so we can place you behind bars.
Come on, officers, let's roll out.
Roger that.
Well, Draigo, we hope you and the rest of your friends enjoy your time in jail while it lasts. Farewell.
Alright, you 8, this will be your cell. Your jail sentence will last for 9 months. I really hope this gives all of you time to reflect on your actions, as well as learn not to commit anything as terrible as what you did today. And one last thing I need to say before I leave is that you have some visitors who would like to see and confront you for what you did. You probably already know who they are, so there's no point in me saying it. I'm leaving now.
Well, Draigo, it looks like this isn't going to end well for any of us at all. Everyone, please, don't get mad and yell at us with all your might, and please let us out of here. We were already yelled at by Sashin, Lance, and his 7 friends, and we don't want to get yelled at by you guys too. You never do what we say every time we beg you so many times before, so can you please do it this time? We're pleading with all of you.
No way. No freaking absolute way. Oh.
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 Draigo Dieter Dodson.
Lizzie Jessica Douglas.
Dungeon Matthew Grizzly.
Nick Lee Victors.
Tyrus Brooklyn Cortez.
Andre Clark Ashford.
DJ Alexander Schultz.
Claire Susie Texan.
Have you all completely lost your insane minds or what? You all have absolutely no idea how furious, disappointed, upset, and enraged we are with you right now. You all built robot decoys that looked exactly like you to fool us, then came to our house and hid in our basement. You robbed a bank and stole a lot of money using an invisibility jacket and a special shovel while wearing disguises. Used that money to buy robot parts from a robotic tech store and build those robot suits just so you could use them to cause widespread destruction, damage, chaos, mayhem, and havoc across Vyond City based on what we heard. What in the living world has gotten into you guys? Just why? Why? Why do you all think doing this act was such a splendid idea? We really thought what we saw on the news was just some random robots attacking the city, but it turns out it was you guys in robot suits all along.
I couldn't agree more with what he said. You have absolutely no reason to do such a thing, all because you wanted to get back at the city for all the punishments, especially the ones given by us, that you've received from it. Honestly, what did you expect to come out of this after what you did? Getting away with it and receiving no consequences? Hell no. It will always end with you guys being punished, and being in jail once again is exactly what you got today. Punishments exist for a reason, and you should know that by now. What's the point of taking your anger out on everyone in the city, even the ones who weren't involved in your discipline? And also, we really thought those decoys were you guys, but it turns out they weren't you after all, and instead the real you were hiding in the basement of our house and then outside while carrying out this ridiculous plan. No citizen in the city has ever caused this much destruction before, but it looks like this is the reality now since you guys did exactly that today.
I totally agree. As for you, Nick, this is by far one of the worst things you've ever done in your 17 years of life, especially since you're almost turning 18 this year. Never before did we ever think our own son would do something like this until you and your friends did just that. We've never been this angry and disappointed in you in our lives, aside from after you hospitalized Eliza back in July. Speaking of you turning 18, you're going to become a legal adult next October, and yet you still won't stop causing trouble even after all these years of being a troublemaker. You're going to face even more serious consequences than receiving 9 months in jail if you continue repeating this behavior. We really don't want that to happen, and we're really worried about what you'll become in the future.
Speaking of the invisibility jacket, Tyrus, you've just used it for the very last time.
Since you used it to stealthily steal money from the bank you and your friends robbed, we're going to get rid of that jacket for good so you won't be able to use it anymore in your life. This behavior of yours needs to stop because it's gone way too far. And what you and your friends did today truly crosses the line big time.
Absolutely. It seems that even though you guys no longer have the weapons stolen from the Vyond weapon shop that you used to keep in your hideout after Lance exposed it to the cops back in April, it still doesn't prevent you from causing damage and destruction after hearing what you all did today. We still have no idea when you guys will start redeeming yourselves and becoming good people again, but we really hope it happens as soon as possible. At this point, you guys are likely the most wanted and notorious troublemaking criminals in this city. You would have probably been banned from every place in this city for life after what you all did.
Same here. Trilogy, Christopher, and Susanna are much younger than all of you, while me, Mick, Audrey, Clyde, and Charlie are also younger, even though we're older than some of you, yet we never caused trouble, especially anything as bad as what you committed today.
I agree. That is so it. We have absolutely had enough of your nonsense. We have officially reached our boiling point of being fed up with this behavior of yours. You all have caused trouble for the very last time in your lives. Several things are going to happen after you're released from jail. But first, since you used those decoys to fool us, we're going to destroy them so you won't be able to use them anymore. Now for what we'll do after your jail sentence. Number 1. You'll be banned from ever going outside by yourselves, even if it's just to go for a walk or get some fresh air. You'll only go outside if we go together as a family.
Number 2, since you all like being so sneaky, we'll add a security system in our houses that can detect if you're trying to escape no matter what time it is or where you are in the house.
Number 3, if you misbehave at any point while we're out somewhere, we'll leave that place immediately so it won't escalate.
And number 4. You'll constantly be watched on the security cameras whenever we have time so we'll know if you're planning anything mischievous. This is all to reduce any chance of you guys causing trouble ever again.
And also, if you manage to cause trouble even after all that one last time, you'll be sent to a mental hospital or even military school so we can put a stop to your behavior for good. Not to mention, we have to pay for everything you damaged or destroyed yet again, as well as the hospital bills of the people who were traumatized because they were scared out of their skins. We'll be left with little to no money, which is going to put a massive toll on our finances, and what we have in our budget is nowhere near enough to cover it all. As for you, Claire, not even the amount of money your ex-boyfriend and his family have or the prize money your sister won from the quick fast quiz game show is enough to repair it all. We're so glad our creators, Lance, and his friends managed to stop you guys, otherwise there would have been no hope of stopping your reign of terror or figuring out it was you.
I agree with every one of them on that. You've already destroyed your reputation ever since you became troublemakers and lost people's trust, including ours, and now you've made it even worse. Wherever you go, people are going to recognize you, and they might not even speak to you after what was seen on the news. As always, we won't be bailing you guys out of jail, even if we do have the money to do so. You're just going to wait until your jail sentence is over, which will be next year after 9 months. Now stay in your cell and think very heavily about what you've done, and hopefully you won't cause trouble ever again after that and will learn to become good citizens. You'll have caused trouble for long enough, and we're finally fed up with it. We're leaving right now, and we hope you enjoy your time in jail.
Man. This absolutely sucks big time. I just can't believe we got arrested once again after what we did today. We really thought we would get away with it as we hoped, especially considering how brilliant we thought our plan was, but it never happened at all.
I agree with you, Tyrus. Now we have to stay in here for 9 months. Never before have we ever been in jail for this long. Every second in this place is just pure hell and torture. Remember when I said this was the best day ever while we were carrying out our plan? I take it back. This is now the complete opposite.
I couldn't agree more. No other day in our lives has ever been worse than this. Those 9 months are going to suck so bad. And our families don't want anything to do with us during that time period and said they won't bail us out either.
I know, right? It also looks like we won't be able to enjoy our summer once again since we'll be in here for 9 months. I thought my 4-month jail sentence after what we all did in August last year was the longest I've ever stayed, but this surely breaks the record for me and the rest of us. I agree with every one of you. I'm starting to regret ever doing what we did today and realizing that there's no hope for us getting away with any of our wrongdoings at this point since we always face punishment in the end, even if we think otherwise. Looks like we're going to have to stay here and wait, even though I really don't want to, since we can't escape this place. This is the worst day for all of us, ever. Wait. Don't end this episode just yet. So, you guys may be thinking that even after everything you saw and the bloodthirsty dragons getting their punishment for what they did, this episode would end, right? So what else do I have to show? Well, you'll find out in the next scene, which takes place tonight. You'll see me, Sashin, as well as the brave knight somewhere in that scene because there's something special going on after everything we accomplished today. It is inspired by a user named Written Your Pictures. Cue the next scene.
Good evening, citizens of Vyond City. Thank you all so much for coming here at this time. Anyways, this is your mayor, Mayor Jerry Albert. Tonight, I would like to congratulate and praise the brave heroes for what they accomplished today. Those people are Lance Cauldron, Fridge Collins, Roseph Maxwell, Stephen Brown, Lana Holtzen, Kenzie Callahan, Violet Marquez, and Antonia Brooks, also known as the Brave Knights. They all took part in a great battle against the robots that terrorized this city, which actually turned out to be a group of troublemakers called the Bloodthirsty Dragons wearing robot suits. Give a round of applause to them.
Thank you for that, everyone.
Oh. And that's not all. There were also a pair of twin brothers who led the group to victory, and they're here right now. Give it up for our creators, Sashin the Vyond Animator Fan 2006 and Sashin the Vyond Video Maker 2006, coming up here on the stage.
Hi there, guys.
Nice of you to show up. Mind coming over here? So Sashin and Sashin, how are you and the rest able to defeat the bloodthirsty dragons in robot suits, and when did you start formulating your plan to stop Draigo and his gang? We're really curious and interested to know.
Well, Mayor Albert, it all started after we watched the news about the terrorism that occurred in this city caused by those troublemakers, and then went to the basement to hide. How we were able to accomplish it was by using special blasters that can shoot electromagnetic pulses, EMPs for short, which were able to shut those robot suits down. We also wore armored suits that could protect us from damage caused by their weapons, which we spawned using Vyond logic along with the blasters. We also used special psychic abilities we both possessed that gave us a better chance of winning. We recruited Lance and his friends and told them about our plans since the two of us couldn't have done this on our own. It was a very close fight, and they may have been powerful while wearing the suits, but ultimately, our teamwork and special equipment were what allowed us to prevail. Draigo and his friends were eventually placed behind bars for all the crimes they committed after we found out it was them.
Fascinating. What you said is truly incredible. How inspiring. As a result, and because of your courage and determination, I'm rewarding you both with this $125,000 check. You both earned it. Wow. Thanks a lot, Mayor Albert. You didn't need to do that. At least one good thing came out of this despite everything that happened today. We won't let anything bad happen to this city again, especially from Draigo and his gang.
Same here. Say, is there any way you can split the money so the brave knights can have some as well? They were involved in our plan too, so they deserve at least something from this.
I don't see why not. They also deserve it after what they did, so you do have a good point. But that will happen later. Right now, let's give them one more round of applause. Cheers to them.